Hello, my dear English learners. Welcome back to SEP, Slow English Podcast. I'm so happy you're here with me today. How are you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today, we have a very special topic, something that touches all of our lives, something that can change the way we see our journey. We're going to talk about learning from failure. But wait, don't worry. This isn't going to be sad or heavy. Actually, it's quite the opposite. This is about hope. This is about growing stronger. This is about becoming the person you want to be. So get comfortable. Take a deep breath, and let's begin this journey together. You know what? Every single person in this world has failed at something. Every single one. The person sitting next to you, your teacher, your boss, even the most successful people you know. They have all failed. But here's the beautiful truth. Failure is not the end of your story. It's actually the beginning of something better. It's your teacher, your guide, your friend who wants to help you grow. Think about a baby learning to walk. They fall down, they get up. They fall again, they get up again. They don't think, "Oh no, I'm a failure." They just keep trying. They learn from each fall, and then one day they walk. This is what we need to remember. Failure is not about being weak. It's about being human. It's about learning. It's about becoming stronger. But why do we hate failure so much? Why does it hurt? Why do we want to hide from it? The answer is simple. We think failure means we are not good enough. We think it means we should give up. We think other people will judge us. We think we are alone in this feeling. But all of these thoughts are wrong. They are just fears talking. They are not the truth. The truth is this. Failure is information. It tells us what doesn't work. It shows us a different path. It teaches us to be creative. It makes us think outside the box. When you fail, you are not falling behind. You are actually moving forward. You are gathering knowledge that success can. Let me tell you something amazing. Failure has gifts. Yes, you heard that right. Gifts. First gift. Failure makes you humble. When everything goes well, we sometimes think we know everything. But failure reminds us that we can always learn more. This keeps us curious. This keeps us growing. Second gift. Failure makes you strong. When you go through hard times and come out the other side, you discover something powerful. You discover that you can handle more than you thought. You become confident in a new way. Third gift. Failure makes you wise. Success can sometimes be lucky, but failure teaches you real lessons. It shows you what really matters. It helps you make better choices next time. Fourth gift. Failure makes you kind. When you have struggled, you understand other people's struggles. You become more patient, more understanding, more helpful to others who are going through hard times. Now, let me share something that might surprise you. Some of the world's greatest successes started with big failures. Walt Disney was fired from a newspaper. They said he had no creativity, no good ideas. Today, Disney is loved by millions around the world. Oprah Winfrey was told she was not right for television. Too emotional, they said. Today, she is one of the most successful people in media. Albert Einstein didn't speak until he was 4 years old. His teachers thought he was not smart. Today, we know him as one of the greatest minds in history. These people didn't let failure stop them. They used failure as fuel. They learned from it. They grew because of it. And so can you. So how do we actually learn from failure? How do we turn pain into power? Here are some simple steps. First, be kind to yourself. When you fail, don't be cruel to yourself. Don't say mean things in your mind. Instead, talk to yourself like you would talk to a good friend. Be gentle. Be understanding. Second, ask the right questions. Don't ask, "Why am I so stupid?" Instead, ask, "What can I learn from this?" Don't ask, "Why me?" Instead, ask, "What will I do differently next time?" Third, look for the lesson. Every failure has a lesson hiding inside it. Maybe you learned that you need to prepare more. Maybe you learned that you need to ask for help. Maybe you learned that this path is not right for you, and that's okay too. Fourth, take action. Learning without action is just thinking. You need to use what you learned. Try again, but differently this time. Show failure that you are not giving up. Here's something important. You need to change how you think about failure. You need to become friends with it. Instead of seeing failure as your enemy, see it as your teacher. Instead of running away from it, welcome it. Instead of hiding your failures, share them. You'll be surprised how many people will respect you for your honesty. When you fail, celebrate it. Yes, you heard me right. Celebrate it. Say, "Great, I just learned something new. I'm one step closer to success." This might sound crazy, but successful people think this way. They know that every failure brings them closer to their goal. They know that failure is part of the journey, not the end of it. You don't need to have big failures to learn big lessons. Small failures can teach you just as much. Maybe you burned dinner. Lesson: pay more attention while cooking. Or maybe start with easier recipes. Maybe you were late for a meeting. Lesson: leave earlier next time. Or set more alarms. Maybe you said something that hurt someone's feelings. Lesson: think before you speak. Or apologize quickly when you make mistakes. These small failures are actually gifts. They teach you without causing big problems. They help you grow in safe ways. Pay attention to them. Learn from them. Be grateful for them. The more you practice learning from failure, the stronger you become. This strength has a name. It's called resilience. Resilience is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Every time you fail and get back up, your resilience grows. Every time you learn from a mistake, you become more resilient. Resilient people are not people who never fail. They are people who fail and bounce back quickly. They are people who see failure as temporary. They are people who know that this too shall pass. You can build this muscle too. Start small. When small things go wrong, practice getting back up quickly. Practice finding the lesson. Practice being kind to yourself. Soon, bigger challenges won't scare you so much. Here's a simple word that can change your life. The word is yet. Instead of saying, I can't do this, say, I can't do this yet. Instead of saying, I don't understand, say, I don't understand yet. Instead of saying, I'm not good at this, say, I'm not good at this yet. This small word makes a big difference. It reminds you that you are still learning. It reminds you that you are still growing. It reminds you that failure is not permanent. When you use the word yet, you keep the door open. You keep hope alive. You keep moving forward. Remember this important truth. Your failure is not who you are. It's just something that happened to you. You are not a failure. You are a person who sometimes fails. And that's completely normal. That's completely human. That's completely okay. Don't let one failure, or even many failures, define you. You are so much more than your mistakes. You are someone who is brave enough to try. Someone who is strong enough to get back up. Someone who is wise enough to learn. Your identity is not your past failures. Your identity is your courage to keep going despite those failures. So, my dear friends, here's what I want you to do. I want you to think of one failure in your life. Just one. Maybe it's big, maybe it's small. It doesn't matter. Now, I want you to ask yourself, what did this failure teach me? How did it make me stronger? How can I use this lesson to help others? Write down your answers. Share them with someone you trust, or just keep them in your heart. But remember them. Honor them. Be grateful for them. Because here's the truth. Your failures are not your shame. They are your strength. They are proof that you tried. They are proof that you cared enough to risk something. They are proof that you are alive and growing. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for being brave enough to listen to this message. Thank you for being someone who wants to grow and learn. Remember, failure is not the opposite of success. It's a stepping stone to success. Keep stepping, keep learning, keep growing. I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, be kind to yourself. Be proud of your journey and never ever give up. Goodbye for now, and keep practicing your English.